This is where it all began for me, and I want to share it with you. Get your copy today at acradio.live. Bring out your beauty and confidence from the inside out. Buy this book today at www.acradio.live. Afraid of needles? Anxious about going under the knife? Do the words invasive surgery make you queasy to think about? After years of being mistaken for someone in her 20s, Alicia Couri, a mom of 3 in her late 40s, finally got tired of hearing, "You should write a book about why you look so young." So that's exactly what she did. In her book, Age Younger, 21 Tips to Make Your 40s Look Like Your 20s, she outlines 21 of her top tips for looking and feeling decades younger. These tips can easily be implemented into your own lifestyle so you too can make your 40s look like your 20s. Go to acradio.live to order your copy today.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Hi, I'm Alicia Couri, and I'm here to influence, educate, inspire, and entertain you with Audacious Confidence. Audacious Confidence is the unshakable belief in yourself that's so bold and so daring that you live your life without limits or restrictions. So join me on my show, Unleash Your Audacious Confidence, so we can discover the unknown you. Call in to join the conversation at 888-565-1470. Let's get started. Hey, 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 happy Monday, everyone. Alicia Couri here with Unleash Your Audacious Confidence. And I am here. Oh, I'm sorry, my Periscope is yelling back at me. So I am here and I'm sharing this out on Facebook right now so you guys can see it and you guys can hear it and you guys can share it and like it and love it and all that great stuff. So I am here with my very special guest. I'm so excited to have her on. We're going to have a conversation today. And my guest is the lovely Sherry Kane. Yay! There we go. Yay, Sherry. I wish I had a applause track. I don't.
Thank you.
But Sherry is the creator and founder of I Am Complete Women's Club and I Am Complete Women's Retreats. She's been a successful business owner for over 19 years, an inspirational speaker, a community leader, an author, educator, and personal lifestyle mentor. She's dedicated to working with women who are ready to make themselves a priority so they can live a complete life of personal and professional happiness along with health and well-being. Her own journey of rediscovering herself increased her health, her happiness, focus, and productivity, and gave her the courage to stop playing small and step into a bigger destiny. As a personal mentor, she specializes in self-love, self-care, along with positive mindset. Sherry empowers heart-centered women to love and nurture themselves, improve their health and well-being while stepping into their greatness, and as a result, increase their happiness, productivity, and success. So, her community is called I Am Complete Women's Club, and I'm glad to have her here. She can explain a little bit more about the club, and we're going to talk about something very special she has coming up. So welcome, Sherry.
Thank you, Alicia. I'm so excited to be here.
Great. So I have a couple questions I did want to ask you first about, because this is all about unleashing audacious confidence. And you said in your bio, it says that you were playing small and you wanted to step into a bigger destiny. So how has what you've done to transform yourself and subsequently other women, how has that increased your confidence?
Great question. Well, in the process of going through my own transformation, or metamorphosis, I call it, I wrote a chapter in a book called From Caterpillar to Butterfly. I learned that as I was transforming, other people were starting to notice major changes in me over the years.
Wow.
And they wanted to learn what it is that I was doing, because they saw I had more energy, I looked better, I felt better, I was acting differently, everything was changing for me. And so what I realized is there were other women out there that could benefit from the things that I was doing in my own personal life. And I made that my mission. And we started 4 years ago with the first I Am Complete Women's Retreat. You were at the first one.
That retreat. Yes. I remember. It was beautiful. It was wonderful.
Thank you. So that was the start of it all. Excellent. And from there, the women had such an incredible, life-changing, transformational experience that we had our second I Am Complete Women's Retreat 6 months later. And from the second retreat, we launched the I Am Complete Women's Club, because what we found was there was a need for more than a retreat once or twice a year, but they really wanted an opportunity where they could come together on a regular basis and be inspired and stay tapped into the community.
Yeah.
And so that's what we do now. We offer monthly events, and we offer online programs and so much more.
That is incredible, because I was there at the beginning, so I know where it started from. I saw all the hard work you put into getting it going, and that event, and how it's blossomed into this amazing, amazing community. So we kind of touched on the first question I did want to ask you about how you created, what inspired you to create it. It's because of your own transformation. But tell us where you were at that time.
Absolutely. So before my own transformation, I was, like many women, a busy wife, busy mom, entrepreneur, running my own business, and really 100% dedicated to my career. And when I wasn't working on my career, it was take care of the kids.
Right.
And at the end of the day, there was nothing left for me. Or my poor husband. He was at the bottom of the list. I was at the bottom of the priority list. Can you relate to that?
Yes.
And like many women, right, who wear so many hats, this went on for years. And it got to a point where eventually I had a breakdown.
Oh, wow.
And my body said enough. And I physically could no longer function. I was in bed for months. I had pain from my neck all the way down my back and shoulders and sciatic. And I realized that I was no good to anyone at that point.
Right. It manifested in your body.
Totally. Physically manifested. All the emotional stress, the mental stress that I put myself through.
Right.
And what ended up happening is, because I wasn't taking care of me, my family suffered as a result, because I couldn't be there for my children. My relationship with my husband suffered. And my clients suffered because I wasn't able to be there for them in the end.
Right.
So what I learned through this whole thing was that I had to start taking care of me. And it wasn't until a mentor tricked me and invited me to come to her retreat and said, would you come help me at my retreat? Because I really need some help. And I wanted to go so badly, but at that time I felt guilty going to do something for me and leaving my husband with the kids. I thought that was selfish.
Right.
So I justified it by saying, I'm going to help my mentor. But of course, I really wanted to go. So I went to this retreat, and that's when I had my awakening, so to speak, or my enlightenment. And I realized that I wasn't living, I was just existing.
Wow.
And I was like,
that is huge.
That was a turning point in my life.
You know, so many women are going through that because, just like you say, the guilt and feeling like they have to do everything for everyone, and it's selfish to do something for yourself. So tell us why you believe self-care is so vital.
Absolutely. I believe that self-care and self-love, I believe it's all connected, because self-care is actually a branch of self-love.
Yes.
That it impacts everything in your life. It impacts your relationships. It impacts your success and your productivity.
Absolutely.
Because when you're not feeling well, you cannot produce, you cannot function at your best, you cannot be sharp at work, right? And it impacts it impacts your health, it impacts your happiness, it impacts every single area of your life. And I thought that I could go like an Energizer battery, right? Like we think we're machines.
Then we can just keep doing it.
And we're not. We think we're invincible superwomen.
Right.
But at some point, our body breaks down. And I was very blessed and grateful that I didn't end up in the hospital, that I didn't end up with a major disease.
Right.
Because when we keep pushing, eventually it wears on the body.
Yeah.
And I've seen it happen to people that I care about, where they end up with something way more serious than I did. And it was a blessing in disguise for me.
It was a stop.
It was. And at the time it didn't feel like a blessing.
Right.
But I'm so grateful, because if that did not happen, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be living the life that I'm living.
Now fulfilled. But, you know, sometimes we don't see these things as signals to ourselves to slow down or stop and reevaluate because something is not right.
Exactly.
If you're getting sick, if you're feeling chronic, symptoms that keep coming back and coming back, you need to stop and examine what your life, what you're doing in your life that is causing that. Because, it's a signal and we need to pay attention to the signal. And, one of the things you talk about self-love and self-care, and, I wrote this book, it's Age Younger, 21 Tips to Make Your 40s Look Like Your 20s, but it's really all about self-care. It's really about taking care of yourself in a way that nurtures and loves yourself so that you can look and feel good about yourself. So that is, it seems like it's frivolous and whatever, but it's 21 tips to really take care of yourself. So,
awesome.
I have a couple more questions. I'm looking at the time. We're probably going to take a quick break before I get to those questions, but I did want to say hi to everybody watching on Facebook. Say hi to your community out there on Facebook.
Everyone.
And hi to everyone watching on Periscope. Thank you for joining us on Periscope. And we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and we're going to come back with more of Sherry. Hi, I'm Alicia Couri, and you know me from my radio show, Unleash Your Audacious Confidence with Alicia Couri. If you lack confidence and boldness to really go out there and conquer the world, I'm here to share this valuable resource. In my book, Your Signature Style, Unlocking the Confidence, Style, and Influence of the Savvy CEO, I'll take you through a process where you can release your fears and embrace your femininity as a powerful tool to unleash your audacious confidence and win. This is where it all began for me, and I want to share it with you. Get your copy today at acradio.live. Bring out your beauty and confidence from the inside out. Buy this book today at www.acradio.live. Afraid of needles? Anxious about going under the knife? Do the words invasive surgery make you queasy to think about? After years of being mistaken for someone in her 20s, Alicia Couri, a mom of 3 in her late 40s, finally got tired of hearing, "You should write a book about why you look so young." So that's exactly what she did. In her book, Age Younger, 21 Tips to Make Your 40s Look Like Your 20s, she outlines 21 of her top tips for looking and feeling decades younger. These tips can easily be implemented into your own lifestyle so you too can make your 40s look like your 20s. Go to acradio.live to order your copy today. You're listening to Unleash Your Audacious Confidence with Alicia Couri. Now, let's get back to the show. Hello, everyone. We're back, and thank you again for joining us live on 95.3 FM and 1470 AM. If you have any questions, you can call in at 888-565-1470. And you can I also want to say hi and thanks to those of you who are watching on Facebook Live and on Periscope that are joining us. So we're back with Sherry Kane, and we are talking about the I Am Complete woman and her mission for women to take care of themselves and love themselves and become complete. And so before we left, I wanted to ask you this, but I took the break to come back. Why do you think so many women have such a hard time taking care of themselves?
Well, Alicia, I think it's because we are taught as women to be nurturers.
Right.
And
Givers.
We're the givers. We're the ones who take care of the family. And we've been taught for so long that it's our job to give selflessly, right? I believed as a mom that you always put your children first, that it's selfish to put yourself first. Right. In our society, it's frowned upon. When you say self-love, people think it's narcissistic,
right?
But it's really not. Think about when you're on an airplane, what do they tell you? If there's an emergency and this plane goes down, you put your gas mask on first.
Oxygen, not gas.
Your gas mask? No gas.
No. Oxygen mask. I used to be a
We don't want to put a gas mask on.
Put your
oxygen mask on first to save yourself so that you then can be there to save your child.
Right.
And it's the same thing with your family and your life. You cannot take care of others if you are not taking care of you.
Well, it's like a cup that doesn't get refilled.
Exactly.
If you keep taking out of it and taking out of it and taking it, eventually there's going to be nothing left.
You got it.
So we have to keep refilling that cup, and we are the cup, and we have to keep refilling that. So, do you have any words of wisdom to share with us today?
My words of wisdom would be that you are worthy, ladies and men. All of us are worthy of being cared for. And we need to stop seeking the love out here from the rest of the world and find the love within ourselves. I believe it all starts in here, within your heart. This is where your power and this is where your strength lies. This is what I teach women I mentor. It's your inner wisdom. And your inner wisdom wants what's best for you. Because self-care is making sure that all of your needs are met. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, in every single area, every single day.
Yeah.
How many of us can say we actually do that?
Every single day.
Every single day. And so what I believe is that it's critical that we do this on a daily basis. It doesn't have to be costly. It doesn't have to be something that takes a lot of time. It can be something that you do very quickly and easily on a regular basis to keep you sustained, to keep you nourished, to keep you thriving.
Yes.
Rather than surviving.
Yes.
Because a lot of people live in survival mode.
Yep, that's
and
so
that's
true.
not living.
No, that's
We
existing.
want to thrive.
Yes, we want to have a happy life and not a pretend happy. We want to be really happy from
On the
deep
inside.
within your core. Yes, so then you can really, really serve and give out of love and happiness instead of out of obligation.
Because your cup is full.
Exactly.
And
You're giving
flows
from the
over.
overflow. You're giving from the overflow.
Right. Think about a car. You wouldn't dare get in your car
With
if it
no
had an
gas.
empty gas tank. And I
gas.
use this example a lot. You make sure that you fill your tank.
Or with
and
no
it's
oil.
the same thing with your body.
Yes.
We've got to fill our tank.
Absolutely.
And when we fill our tank, we can go and we can give and we can do what we need to do.
So you have something very special coming up that you wanted to share with us.
Absolutely.
So why don't you go ahead and let us know what this is an opportunity for all of you to start from wherever you are. Wherever you are, this is an opportunity to start that self-care. So let's take it away, Sherry.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
I'm very excited to announce that we have, with I Am Complete Women's Club, we are offering a 22-day self-care challenge. This is our second round. We did it last spring, and it was such a great success. And the best part is it's online. You don't have to live local in South Florida. You can participate from anywhere in the world.
Wow, there you go.
And we had women from all walks of life, all ages, all health. I mean, it doesn't matter. What brings us together is the fact that we are women.
Right.
And it's a very supportive, loving community of sisterhood. So you have an instant family. And what we do in this 22-day self-care challenge is we give you different challenges every single day that are simple, low cost or no cost ways to take care of you that you can do within 2 to 3 to 5 to 15 to 20 minute intervals. They're very, very simple, and you can incorporate them into your life. They don't have to take, people think that self-care is, I must go get a massage, I need to go get a
2
facial,
hours,
I need to schedule 2, 3. I mean, sure, that's nice, and that's extra nice. But on a daily basis, we don't need that. There are ways to do it. Believe me, I know what it's like to be busy.
And it's funny you say that, because people laugh at me when I say I run for 6 minutes, but I know that in 6 minutes I have time to get my exercise in. And I go as hard as I can for 6 minutes.
Beautiful.
And you know what? I'm doing something for me, and I don't have time to go to the gym for an hour.
Right.
Sorry, people. I don't. But I can say I can give myself at least 10 minutes, 2 minutes to get dressed, 6 minutes to run. And I can give myself 10 minutes in the morning. Exactly. So that, I'm doing that for me before my day gets started. I know I've gotten my exercise in and I'm good to go, and I've pumped up my energy, ready to go. So there are little things you can do every single day.
Absolutely.
To take
and
care
that's
of you.
the key, what you said. What I am a firm believer in is morning rituals. Self-care and self-love morning rituals have changed my life. And I didn't used to believe in this until I experienced it myself, and I started living it and teaching it to my clients that I mentor. It really makes a difference. Spending 5 to 10 minutes a day giving yourself self-love and self-care in the morning before you tap into Facebook
And-
and social media and emails
everything.
and all that
Get
stuff you have to
into
do.
your emails. Yeah,
Plug
that's-
into here, girls. Plug into here.
Yeah.
And you will have an amazing day every single time it makes a
Excellent.
difference.
So I have some comments on Facebook. I don't know if Freddie's ready to put them up, but Dr. Jeff Kane, I think that might be a relative.
That might be my husband there.
He
Hello.
says he can feel the energy, he loves it. That's great. And Chloe, thank you, Chloe. Hi. She says, hi, this is good. This is very important. I do appreciate this. And she thinks that this is something that we really need to do. So thank you for your comments. I have one more question. How do you support, other than the 22-day challenge, I want you to tell us how you support women on their self-care journey, and how can we find out how to plug into you?
Absolutely. So I also offer a Facebook Live chat. We call it Mindful Mondays. It's every Monday evening, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. It is available to the public. It's free. And we dive into all kinds of topics. My specialty, of course, my passion is self-love and self-care. We've got a community on Facebook. You can check out our page, I Am Complete Woman, where we post daily inspiration and empowerment for women there on the areas of self-love and self-care.
Yeah.
We have events that we offer. We've got free monthly Empower Hour telecalls that we offer that are available to women, as well as local events. We actually have an event coming up this Wednesday. It's our 3-year anniversary celebration.
Wow, yay.
So we're so excited at Nikki's Orange Kitchen, giving Nikki a shout out in Pompano Beach they have amazing organic food. And so we offer local events. We offer online events. We offer Facebook Live free chats. And if you do join the Self-Care Challenge, ladies, I want to tell you, this will change your life. I have seen women have major shifts in 22 days because
Wow.
what happens is they start to create new self-loving habits.
Yep.
And it actually will impact your relationships. It will change your health for the better, your happiness, your energy levels.
So tell us, when does
all
the
of
challenge
it.
begin?
Oh, thank you. It actually starts next Wednesday.
Okay.
So Wednesday, September 6th, right after Labor Day, we get started.
Okay, next
And
Wednesday.
you can be a
and
part of it.
They need to go to I Am Complete Woman.
I Am Complete Woman with
On
an A
Facebook.
on Facebook. Click on events. I'll also post in the comments after this is over the link to the actual website there.
Okay.
But you can go to our events on I Am Complete Woman. You'll
So
see
September
22-day self-care challenge. And it's $22 for 22 days.
$1 a day, ladies.
a day for your self-care.
To take care of yourself.
And we want you to commit, and that's why we charge a little low-cost amount, because we want you to be accountable. Accountability is key.
Yes.
For you really sticking with it and not falling off.
Yes.
Right?
The
And
wagon.
we'll put you with an accountability partner so you actually do it, and we have fun with it.
That's
you will have
great.
instant friendships.
So I Am Complete Woman
with an A.
So tell us what the word complete means.
Absolutely. So my definition of the word complete is all about nurturing every aspect of who you are as a woman so that you feel completely and totally fulfilled on the inside. And it's different for every single woman, but we specialize in different areas. We actually have, I didn't bring it with me, but we actually have a flower logo. In the center of the flower, we have a heart.
Well, they'll
Because
see it on the Facebook
that's-
page.
Yeah, that's the core of who we are as women. And the petals around the heart are each piece of us that we nurture.
Right.
And they include your health and well-being,
Mm-hmm.
your relationships, your mindset. You know, it's a well-rounded approach. It's a holistic approach to nurturing who you are as a woman. And that's,
Beautiful.
in my definition, being complete. It is not about being perfect. It is about living
yes.
a fulfilled life.
I think we have to just get rid of that idea completely, because there's no such thing as perfection ever. So yes, because that slows us down, and it
You
keeps
got
us
it.
from achieving really great things when you think you have to be perfect. So forget that, ladies. Let's just try to be complete and not perfect. So again, we're gonna connect with Sherry. Her number is on the screen if you want to get in touch with her. It's 954-324-3840, or you can go to Facebook, I Am Complete Woman, and she has an event coming up next Wednesday, which is also the same day that it's starting. Is it next Wednesday?
No, the local event.
The local event.
The local event is actually this Wednesday. I
This
think we have 2
Wednesday.
spots left. If you're in South Florida and you want to come meet us in person and feel the energy of this incredible group, ladies, It is electric.
In Pompano.
Electric. It's a very positive, loving, heart-centered community of
They
women.
can also find that out on the Facebook page
Absolutely.
as well.
It's called 3-year anniversary celebration.
All right.
So
I'm
you'll
so
see us
glad
there.
for you because, yes, I was there on the first one and
You
it was
were.
terrific. And you put a lot of hard work into this club, and I'm so excited for you, Sherry.
Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure.
So-
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yes. Anytime you want to come on, you just like you and your husband can come on because I know he probably has a thing or two to say about,
He does. He does.
about your transformation.
And he's a
and what's
relationship
happening.
expert, too.
Yes. So we'll have to have him come on because confidence always, relationships go hand in hand with confidence as well. Because when you have a really great relationship, you feel better about yourself. You're more confident in what you're doing. So, yes, we would love to have Dr. Jeff on the show as well. So that is a call out for you, Dr. Jeff, to come on out on the show. And you can come with Sherry or you can come without Sherry. Either way, you know, we'll love to have you on. We'd love to have both of you on. So any last words that you'd like to share with us before we wrap up?
Yes, what I would like to
1 minute.
say is the most important message is that you are enough. Everything you do is enough. No matter what anybody's ever told you, no matter what anybody's ever said to you, you're enough.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing enough. And just be you. Love yourself because you're awesome, you're amazing, and you're so worthy of being loved and cared for. And the most important thing is that you love and care for yourself.
Yes.
And when you do that, you will change your life in ways you never dreamed.
Perfect. I love it. Yes, it is so very vital and important. And I don't think we give ourselves enough time to do that or enough energy towards that. And so this is an opportunity, ladies. You know, things come into your life for a reason. And if you've found that you've been working and doing everything for everybody else and nothing for you, this is your opportunity to do something very simple for 22 days. So go to I Am Complete Woman on Facebook, join the club, look at events, and join the challenge. And I would see you next week on Labor Day. So have a great week, everybody. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay dry, and I will see you next week. Mwah. A wise friend always says to me, we have a finite number of minutes to spend. And just like you can only spend $1 once, you can only spend 1 minute once. It's your choice. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for choosing to spend some of your minutes with me on my show. I wish you love, health, and happiness to live your life with audacious confidence. I love you, and we'll see you next time.
The opinions expressed